Hello everyone. I am Barendipitous, and welcome to another Brawlhalla Underworld cast and crew interviews. This time, I am joined with Insanity is Hope. Thank you for being with me.
Hello.
All right, let's get to it. My first question for you is, what do you do in Brawlhalla Underworld?
I am the voice actor for Vraxx. I mean, Lord Vraxx. I
Yep.
also auditioned for certain other roles, but sadly, I didn't get them. But
Right.
for now, we have the some of the most talented voice actors I've ever heard for a fan project. So I'm happy.
Yeah, and I'm honest. I've honestly been thrilled to have you in this project. I interviewed Hyena earlier, who's the one who especially recommended you to be Vrax's voice actor. So you do such a magnificent job with him. So um, great to have you here. So explain to me how you heard about Brawlhalla Underworld and how you got to be involved in it.
I have been following the one and only Baron Dipitus for a while. And I was just randomly browsing the Twitter, and I just saw your tweet about Brawlhalla Underworld and having people audition for the voice roles. And at first, I decided to voice the Caspian. Then I decided to practice, but no way. I just wasn't good enough. Then I decided to do Vraxx and just recorded my lines. And luckily, I got accepted.
Yeah. Um,
And that's it.
Yeah, we had several decent Vraxx people trying vying for the part of Lord Vraxx, but yeah, certainly your interpretation hands down was what we wanted for this project. So currently, 10 episodes have been fully written for this project, with more to come, of course. This question is just a setup for the next question. But how much of the completed scripts have you read?
Well, I read none of them completely because I've been trying to create some free time in my schedule, but to no avail. I couldn't.
That's understandable.
Like,
Yeah.
but once I create my time, which is going to happen soon, because I think I'm done with most of the stuff I have in my life. So I'm probably gonna read all of them at once. It's gonna be soon, yeah.
Nice. And I mean, yeah, I know that this is a busy time for a lot of people, especially with school and everything. So I don't necessarily expect everyone to read everything. You certainly have, of course, read most, if not all, of the scenes that Vrax is in, right? We've done some live reading sessions before. So the reason I ask that is I want you to silently picture in your mind your favorite part of the story that you've read or encountered so far. So do
Hmm.
you have one in mind? I assume.
Yeah, I do.
Excellent,
I do.
excellent. So without revealing any like story spoilers or anything, just talking about your feelings about it, tell me why what you're thinking of is your favorite part.
So the main thing about Vrax, I mean Lord Vrax. Why do I gotta make this joke every single time I say Vrax by accident? And like Vrax, Lord Vrax is supposed to be short-tempered, angry at most of the times when things do not go the way he had them in his mind. He gets angry a lot. So he becomes angry even the slightest thing that doesn't go the way he has that. Ugh. He has the thing imagined in his mind, and like that is what makes him so threatening and scary. Like if you mess with him, he just straight up either destroys you or just torments you or does other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like he, as an angry person, and myself, I love to do screams and I love to give emotions to the voice stuff, the voice acting part. Like just a reminder, just a warning. In the episodes I am in, I'm probably gonna scream a lot. I mean, it's probably gonna my volume is gonna get lowered in the post production, but still, it's probably the best to turn down the volume when I'm in the scenes.
Right.
Like the Vraxx, like I can feel myself being Vraxx at the points where I have to scream, or be angry, or put some emotion in my voice. Like, for example, you can go like, "Stay away from me," or I can talk for some reason, but
You can say
that's
one. You
the
can say
only.
one. If you want to give an example, you're welcome to say like one of the lines that you can remember that you have as Lord Vraxx.
Nah, I'm not trying. Like, I'm trying
Fair
to
enough.
give. I'm trying to give no spoilers here, so I'm not
Sounds
gonna
good.
say anything.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
and
Oh, go ahead.
that's the only thing I love about Vraxx. Like, Hyena loves everything about Vraxx, but I only
Right.
love that you actually implemented him in the story. You know, he's angry, and I can make myself sound angry, and I
Mhm.
love it.
Yeah.
That's just the only thing.
I can tell honestly that you have a lot of fun reading all of his lines. As crazy things happen in the story, and yeah, it is true. I am the one who is doing all the production, the post production, and everything of putting all the lines together and everything, and leveling things out. So I'd like to think that volume wise, things will be fine for our listeners. However, I don't think that I think listeners will still get a very good sense of just like how upset Vraxx gets, or even when you do scream, like they'll still be able to hear it without having their ears getting hurt or something. So no need to worry about that. I try my best to keep as much of the emotion and delivery as you have as possible, while making it fun to listen to, really. So excellent. And I'm glad that you have so
Mm-hmm.
much fun with this. Honestly, it's one of my favorite roles to write. Hyena helps me a lot with Vrax's specific lines. So a lot of Hyena's influence will be in the exact writing of those lines. But I like putting him in different situations. And there's a lot of I have some fun things in mind for season 2 for Vraxx, which you are well aware of. Hyenas, not Hyena, Insanity. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm talking to Insanity right now. Oh gosh. Anyway, moving on to the last question I have for you. Where would you be, and what do you think you would be doing if you, Insanity, were in the Valhalla Underworld?
I would either be a minion for one of the crime bosses, or I would be broke and living in the streets. That's the only thing I can imagine in my mind right now.
Fair enough. Yeah. Um, a lot of people have been saying things about like I'd probably be in the streets or killed or whatever because there's some intense people, including Lord Vraxx. Um, so yeah, to wrap this up, was there anything that you, Insanity, wanted to say or anything you wanted to ask me at this point?
Do you spam signatures in Brawlhalla?
Do I? Well, I'm a low gold on a good day. So honestly, I think spamming is relative. Um, people say that some I've heard people say that some pro players quote unquote spam signatures. So I probably do. Um, I just don't. I mean, I don't care if people do it against me, and I just play Brawlhalla to have fun. So, um, if I play against someone and they think that I spam signatures in Brawlhalla, well, I guess sorry, but um, I don't care if I win or lose. I just have fun. So,
So
um,
basically, you spam,
I
right?
depending on your definition, on your exact definition of the term, I suppose you could say that.
I see. You're the man of culture as well.
uh, any other things you want to say or any other questions?
No, thank you so much for interviewing me.
Yeah, and thank you so much for taking this time here. As a reminder to our listeners, episode 1 comes out on October 2nd. We're recording this on the 13th of September, so we've got 19 days until that happens. Very excited. But yeah, I hope to continue to have these and other interviews on YouTube for people to check out as we get closer to that date. So again, thank you, Insanity, for your time, and for all you listeners.
It's my pleasure.
Oh yeah. As for all you listeners, we will see you next time in the Valhallan Underworld.